everyone. My mortgage payoff videos have been a huge part of my channel since I started on YouTube talking about money and personal finance. I have shared this chart and I have told you guys what we paid for our house and what we were paying, how we were paying it off, and the easy ways that we had accelerated that process. And now we have fast forwarded the process by a lot because we refinanced our home during the quarantine period, and our refinance means that we are going to be paying off our home so much faster. It is literally blowing my mind when I look at the numbers, and I am thrilled about it. So I'm going to show you what we paid and what our new loan looks like, the details of it, and how much more we are paying every single month to the principal of our loan versus our old loan where we had PMI and a ton of interest left. I am now going to jump into the actual documents of our new 15-year refinanced loan and show you guys what it looks like because our mortgage payoff journey is gonna be much faster and I'm super excited about it. Let's look at the numbers. This is the schedule that we had for our previous loan, the FHA loan that we took out for $153,000, and it was for 30 years. We took it out in 2016. It had a 3.625 interest rate. It was a pretty decent loan considering our credit at the time and the fact that we didn't have a huge down payment. So I was really happy that we did end up getting that loan. But I'm going to show you what we are now going to be paying and the refinance and all of the details. Basically, we had been paying a little bit extra. So we were, we refinanced in March and then it finished in April. So we were at this point, like right here, like 142, 485, but we had been paying extra. So we were really actually down to 136. So we were really right about a little bit above right here. So this is the point where we refinanced this loan, which I am now going to show you the details of because I know that is really helpful. But that's just an example of where we were. And here are the details of our new loan. So we officially closed on April 24th. That was right after my birthday, which is exciting. This was my birthday present, really. And we got a 15-year loan. It was a refinance. It was a fixed rate and it was a conventional. The rate for this was 2.75 and we took out $142,000, which again was more than the $136,117 that we owed, but that was because we rolled all closing costs into this loan. So we had no out-of-pocket fees or anything when we refinanced. The total loan amount was $142,000, and the rate was 2.75, and then our monthly payment was $963.64 for principal and interest. That's not our total payment, but our total payment down here, as you can see with escrow, is going to be $329.32. So the projected escrow, the estimated escrow to pay for insurance, for homeowners insurance and property taxes is $329.32. That is based on what we've been paying and how that's been working out, and it's been pretty accurate. So that makes our total payment $1,292.96. We were paying for a 30-year loan with all the extra and doing biweekly payments. We were paying $1,200. So this really only increased our loan by $93. The payment every month was only $93 more. So we felt really okay and comfortable with that. That's not a lot. We've cut so many expenses that we could definitely afford that and speed up our payoff so much faster. We were very happy with that. And the closing costs for this loan total were $5,173.27. That included $2,004.40 in loan costs and then $3,219.27 in other costs. And then the cash to close was $801.25 sent back to us after this. And we did receive that already and put it toward our emergency fund. And then if needed, we can pull that and pay for any expense if the loan ends up being short on escrow or not. But we don't think it will be since they have funded escrow and we're pretty accurate based on past expenses. So let's look at the actual closing costs of this new loan. Basically, we paid them all because we were just refinancing. We weren't selling or buying from a seller. And the loan amount, we did not have any points. We did not pay points to lower interest rate. It was a really low interest rate because of the time that we refinanced. The loan at administration fee from the bank where they originated our loan was $8.99, so $900 just to get this done. And then services that we paid for in our closing costs to get our loan done: a title search fee, $200, closing protection letter fee, $50, lender's title insurance, $505.40, payoff processing fee, $50, and then settlement fee, $300. So $1,105.40 in those services. So the total cost to refinance this loan was $2,004. Basically, we just paid someone $900 to refinance our loan. The bank where we refinanced was really amazing. So really all we paid them was $900 to do all of this work to refinance for us. And then the other costs that were paid were, most of these are actually paying back to escrow to pay for things that we need. So the recording fees were $72. The state tax for where I live is $162. Then $21.40 prepaid interest for the amount from the old loan for the interest to be paid. Then a big chunk of the actual $5,000 of closing costs was us prepaying the year's expenses for escrow. And so that was homeowners insurance, $79.33 for 12 months, so $951.96. We do not have mortgage insurance anymore, so we did not have to pay that up front, and it is so exciting. I'm so glad to be rid of that. Property taxes, $139.73 for 9 months, so $1,257.57. And then city property tax, $110.26 for 13 months, and that's $1,433. So all of these fees together, all of these costs were $3,219.27. So the total closing costs that we had were $5,173. That was $5,223.67, and then the lender credits $50.40. So we rolled all of this into our new loan, and we paid off our old loan. The actual balance was $136.25. So we were exactly at this point right here, $136.62. So right at the 67 payments made. So then our old loan was paid off. So one thing that is useful to look at if you're closing on a loan when you get all this paperwork is this loan calculation section. It's a few pages in, but basically it shows you the total amount, the total payments that you're going to pay with all of the details of the new loan that you're paying. So with our new loan, the total amount that we'll pay if we pay everything the whole 15 years is $175,481.61. This finance charge is the dollar amount the loan will cost you. So that's basically the interest that you're going to pay, and that's $32,776.21. So this is the amount that you financed, and it's the loan amount after paying your upfront costs. So that's $140,679.60. And then the annual percentage rate, your cost over the loan term expressed as a rate. It's not your interest rate. Our interest rate is 2.75, but the annual percentage rate, the cost over the loan, basically are 2.883%. So this is always interesting to look at. And then the total interest percentage, showing the interest that you're paying as a total percent of the loan amount. So the amount of interest that we'll be paying is 22% on this loan amount overall. This is a really, really interesting section to read. I highly recommend that if you're especially a new homeowner, you go through and check this stuff and look at what you're actually going to be paying and total interest paid, the percentage. It's really eye-opening, and not a lot of people, I feel like, look at this section, but it's really, really helpful, and it's going to be in your loan documents somewhere, so make sure you look at that. And basically, if you have any questions about your loans, there's always disclosures and really easy to understand information in your actual documents. This is our new amortization schedule. It is starting on 4/24/20, and it is $142,000 for 15 years. The interest rate is 2.75. So this is our new mortgage payoff chart. You guys, I'm so excited. And as you can see, it's actually a lot shorter than our old one. Our old one was 7 pages, 2 of 7, and then this one's 4. So it's actually a lot shorter. It's less years. It's half the amount of time. It's 15 years instead of 30. I have chosen green as my highlighter to start the actual mortgage payoff coloring. This is a mild liner highlighter and it's in one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to use this to cross off our first payment since we have made it. But I just want to show you that first payment. So the payment amount is $963. $638 went to principal. Only $325 went to interest. Let's look at the last payment on our old mortgage. So the last payment was right here, and principal portion, $288. You guys, this is why we refinanced. If you are trying to pay off your mortgage, this is huge. Basically, principal payment, $288.58 was going toward our mortgage in the old loan. So now the new loan, we have made our June 1st payment. So I am going to cross that off because we are moving ahead in our schedule. But we paid $638.22 toward the principal. We have a higher loan amount right now. We're at $143 versus $136, but we are going to catch up so quickly. We will be where we were before in a couple months, but look how much we're going toward principal. It blows my mind. We did refinance to get rid of PMI because we had $99 every single month going toward PMI. So we did want to get rid of that charge, but I am just wanting to show you that look how much of a difference we are paying toward our principal. So I just wanted to show you how much the difference is between what we are paying toward principal with this new loan versus the old loan. So we were paying $288.58 on the old one. We're paying $349.64 more toward the principal every single month from the start. That's insane, and I'm so excited. Our mortgage payoff, it's not like something we have to do. We have a really low interest rate. We're probably not going to be like crazy about it, but this is amazing, and I'm so excited to be paying that much more every single month to actually owning our home instead of paying for interest. We were paying $411.90 toward interest. We're now paying $325.42 at the beginning of this loan. So that's pretty exciting. So this is our new amortization schedule, and it will be in future videos. I am also going to make a chart of the mortgage payoff for us because I love doing charts and visuals. And then this is probably going to be something that you see a lot because even though it is a really good interest rate in 15 years, I would love to pay off our home faster, and I hope that we can do it. Having a home that's paid off, I know a lot of people that have their homes paid off, and the mental freedom and the freedom of that is just something that we want. So this is our new mortgage, and I'm super excited about it. I am so happy that I could share details. Obviously, our personal information is blocked out, so please don't stalk me. But this is our new loan, and I'm excited about it. As you can tell, I'm super, super excited about all of this. I can't wait to have a paid off home. That is a dream of mine just personally because I have been in a family that went through foreclosures, and the one thing that Dave Ramsey says that is always really right is that foreclosures always happen on homes that have loans. So there is a particular part of me that never ever wants to go through that process of having our family home taken from us because we got so far behind. So I am very much about paying off the home that we're in, even though we have a great interest rate and we are very happy with it. I am super excited about the new loan, and I hope that this was educational. If you've been thinking about refinancing and paying off your home faster, I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional. I am doing this just for educational purposes. I'm just a real person with like a job and a baby and a hobby, and I just really like talking about money, and so this is my outlet for it. But I'm not a professional, so keep that in mind. I am just here to encourage people, not to give professional advice. So please check with legal and industry-specific professionals if you're considering this, but it might be a good idea. I am super excited about it. I hope you stay tuned. If you're new here and you like the idea of watching someone pay off their mortgage, please subscribe because I will have more videos about this in the future. And I have a ton of videos already about it, actually. So if you want to learn more about how to pay your mortgage off faster, these are my 2 top tips and the top ways that I paid off our first mortgage a lot faster and got us way ahead on our chart. So check that out.